Hey, Facebook, come on in. I'm going to wait on Facebook to build me an audience. As you come in, begin to hit tag and share. I won't be on for long, people of God, but I want to come in and inspire somebody on tonight. So come on in, begin to hit tag and share. Eyes have not seen nor ears have heard what God wants to do in you and through you. Yes, you, the one that's watching this video, people of God, I have something that is about to blow your mind. I have something that is about to get you up out the pit. I have something that is about to teach you, come on somebody, how to go through the storm without even getting wet. So I didn't come to play with the devil on tonight. I just got off a one-on-one and I got another late night one-on-one after this. So very quickly, I want you to begin to get tag and share very quickly, people of God. I have a message for someone. Watch this. I need you to tag 5 people tonight, 5 people you love, 5 people you care about, 5 people you want to motivate on tonight. People of God, this message is for the ones, watch this, that are untouchable. This message is for the ones that don't mind telling the devil, look, I ain't never scared. This message is for the ones that say, I don't care how many times you throw me under the bus, I'm going to get back up swinging and fighting like never before. So very quickly, tag 5 people, 5 people. Hello, everyone. Let's get our hellos out of the way so we can go ahead and get to business. Tag 5 people you care about. People of God, it might be somebody you don't even know that been just on your timeline down. I want you quickly, swiftly, immediately to tag and share, people of God. Hello, hello, hello. The Bible says that where 2 or more are gathered, He is in the midst. So watch this. The only way I can come in agreement with what you're needing God to do over your life, because we are virtually, as watch this. If I say something you agree to, hit share, tag, make a comment below. The first seed you can put in the ground, people of God, is something simple, just like hitting tag and share. I can't get started until I feel like everyone is on here who's supposed to be on you. So the number is 5 tonight. We are going to tag 5 people, people of God. Tonight's message is, if you are just now tuning in, is my recovery game is strong. My recovery game is strong, baby. Listen, I'm already fired up. I'm excited for what God is about to do and how He's about to bring clarity to your life on tonight. So quickly, I need y'all to tag and share like crazy. Come on. As Facebook building audience, I haven't been going live much. So people of God, it's taking a minute, but it's okay. It's okay. We're going to let God have His way. Selena Palmer, thank you for tagging and sharing. Come on. Victoria Yancey, thank you for tagging and sharing. Blessings on you, Miss Earl Wilkins, for tagging and sharing. Barbie Sanford, thank you for tagging and sharing. Come on, Jalicia Monique. Come on, Marilyn Jones. See, I love people. Obedience, baby, is better than sacrifice. My girl, Shanita Bryant, thank you for tagging and sharing. Bridget Hardy, thank you, Renee, for tagging and sharing. My recovery game is strong. Patrice Green, thank you for tagging and sharing. Shalonda, the best cake baker I know, Texas on back. Blessings to you and your business, Queen of God. Misha, thank you for tagging and sharing. Come on. A little bit more. I just need you to push just for 120 more seconds. Tag for the next 2 minutes like crazy. I believe that just your tagging alone is about to open portals to, watch this, the overflow in your life. My recovery game is strong. My recovery game is strong. This message, people of God, this encouraging word tonight is going to bless so many people, people of God. I want to go ahead and I want to jump into this thing very quickly, people of God. I just want to give a little insight, listen, on how we can come on one accord to upset the devil. The first thing is, don't worry about who's looking, who's watching. If you know there is something you need to say amen to, don't be afraid to do it. You can like, you can get hearts, you can comment, you can tag, you can send to people inboxes. But whatever you do, come on, it's something about when we come in agreement that the enemy can't mess with us. So tonight's message, if you are just now tuning in, is my recovery game is strong. People of God, watch this. Let me give you, thank you, Victoria Brown, for tagging like that. Let me, Alice, I love you in Shreveport. Listen, watch this. Let me give you insight, people of God. Shay Redden, love you so much, baby. Let me give you insight on, people of God, on why, watch this. The enemy can do nothing with you. Let me give you some wisdom. So many of you are focused on the problem more than you are focused on your recovery. It said in the Bible that the weapon will be formed. It said no weapon formed against me shall prosper. So it already let us know that the weapon is going to form. The enemy is going to come up against you. It's natural. We can't get upset with the devil for doing his job. The Bible says that the devil, he comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Listen to me, people of God. We can't get upset with the enemy for doing his job. I feel that we are in a season where we're giving the enemy too much credit. Anything go on with you, you blaming the devil. That ain't nothing but the devil. Anything somebody doing to you, you blaming the devil. They ain't nothing but the devil. But I am here to tell you, people of God, it's not the way you go through, it's how you recover. Somebody ought to comment below, my recovery game strong. My recovery game strong. Watch this, people of God. Somebody is about to, God is about to resuscitate somebody's faith again. Watch this, because it's so easy, people of God, when we are going through situations, to focus on the problem more than the problem fixer. You better catch this in the spiritual realm. I'm not worried about how many times I get attacked. Long as God, you hold my hand through the problem. I'm not worried about who talk about me. Long as you hold my hand as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Stop focusing on the problem and focus on how you're going to recover. Baby, my recovery game strong. My recovery game strong. I'm built a little different from you. Why? Because even when the enemy begins to attack me, baby, I recover like never before. Do you know that you ain't got to have a dime in your pocket? You ain't got to have all the nicest houses or the nicest cars in the world, people of God. All you got to do is be able to recover, and people will be jealous of that. You better get what I'm saying. I'm going to back it up for the one that wasn't paying attention for just that moment, the one who's focused on my gold teeth and long eyelashes instead of the word of God. Let me back that thing up for you. You have to hear what I am saying right now. People will be jealous of the way you recover. Somebody ought to comment below. Yeah, they jealous. Yeah, they jealous. They jealous. People will you'll be wondering, like, baby, you got more than me. You the one with the nice car. You the one with the good relationship, baby. You the one with the nice house. But for some reason, it's something you don't like about me, and I ain't even got much, baby. It's the way you recover that they're jealous of. Somebody ought to comment below. Baby, my recovery game is strong. Listen to me, people of God. I feel that it's very important in this season we are in that we know what to focus on. You're too focused on the problem instead of the problem solver. You're too focused on the weapon instead of overcoming it. The enemy don't give a care about you going through. This is why you've been attacked all year long. The enemy don't care about you breaking down crying. This is why you can cry your eyelashes off and he's still gonna keep coming. The enemy don't care about how you're gonna be affected. All he wants is for you to not be able to recover. All he wants is for you to flatline. Could I have some honest people who don't mind saying, lately I've been going through so much, I done dang near flatlined. I done got to that place where I've said, I don't want to pray no more. I don't want to believe in God no more. I'm not going to church the way I used to. I ain't read my Bible the way I used to. And you flatlined. Watch this, people of God. In the spiritual realm, the enemy does not care about the attacks. I need y'all to get this on tonight. Let me give you clarity. He cares about the way you recover. There are plenty of people that have been diagnosed and the doctor said you'll never walk again. There are plenty of people that the doctor said you'll never have a child. Now they got 4 or 5 of them and 6 different baby daddies. Could I talk about it? There are people where, watch this, they have put a diagnosis on your life. Told you it'll never be nothing. Told you it'll never amount to nothing. Told you you'll never become anything. But watch this, your recovery game from, they didn't even see it coming. Somebody ought to comment below. You didn't even see it coming. You didn't even see it coming, baby. God was so smooth with that thing. They never seen you bouncing back and recovering from that situation. Who am I speaking to? They didn't even see it coming, because sometimes in people's eyes, you are the weakest link. Sometimes in people's eyes, you are the weakest link. They have no idea that you've recovered from everything else that almost broke you. They have no idea that you recovered from what should have killed you. Oh, Jesus, you better comment below. It should have killed me, but it didn't. It should have killed me, baby, but it didn't. That thing should have took me out, baby. But my recovery game is strong. It should have killed you, but it didn't. They have no idea that you done been through the worst of the worst. It's your recovery game that people are jealous of. People of God, listen, I read from the Message Bible, and really quick, I want to give you a story I was reading in the Bible that is going to help you if you are just now tuning in, people of God. Tonight, we were supposed to tag 5 people. We were supposed to hit share, and tonight's message is my recovery game is strong. I want to read to you Daniel chapter 3, people of God, Daniel chapter 3, verse 8. We're going to start there. And I read out of the Message Bible only because it gives clarity. Some of my followers, they don't go to church. Some of my followers, I'm the only church they'll see. Some of my followers, they don't pick up the Bible and little things like that. So I like to break it down and give examples so people can get it. Watch this, people of God. Ooh, I'm in agreement with you, Lakeisha. That baby say cancer should have took me out, but it didn't. Come on, baby. You recovered from that thing. Lakeisha, don't sidetrack me, because I almost went into Jesus, God, I thank you. I almost went into a shout there. Watch this. But watch this, people of God. In Daniel chapter 3, verse 8, I'm going to start at verse 8, and I want to tell you about this story that's going to be such a blessing to you. Watch this. It said, just then some Babylonian fortune tellers stepped up and accused the Jews. They said to the king, long live the king. You gave strict orders, O king, that when the big band started playing, everyone had to fall to their knees and worship the gold statue. And whoever did not go to their knees and worship it, come on somebody, had to be pitched into a roaring furnace. Watch this. Some of the people that you've been around, just because you won't move the way they say move, just because you say, I can't hang with you no more, baby, I can't club with you 24/7, baby, I can't get high with you, I can't hang out with you, just because you won't do the things, come on somebody, that they order you to do, they want to throw you in the pit. Just because you say, I can't lie like you anymore, baby, I can't do fraud with you no more, I can't go with you to steal out the stores anymore, I'm trying to change my life, I can't, watch this, I can't lay with you anymore because you married. Come on, who am I speaking to? Can I keep it real with you? I need y'all to catch this story and the spiritual realm. I'm going to break this thing down for you. Today's message, if you are just now tuning in, is, come on somebody, my recovery game strong. Watch this. It said that, watch this. They wouldn't go to their knees and worship it. And if they didn't, they were to be pitched into a roaring furnace. It said, watch this. And then it said, well, there are some Jews here, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, whom you have placed in high positions in the province of Babylon. These men are ignoring you, O king. They don't respect your gods, and they won't worship the gold statue you set up. Some people, just because you don't want to move the way they move anymore, they will throw you to the pit. They will tell on you. They will try to, get you killed. They will try to take you out. They will try to, come on, listen to what I'm saying to you. People, because they see your relationship is going good, they going to do whatever to come against it and throw it under the bus because they miserable at home. You better get what I'm saying to you. Everybody's situation is different, but we all have had somebody. Do you get what I'm saying? That because you don't want to do what they say do, or because you don't want to move the way they say move, or because they used to everybody following what they saying, you want to be your own leader. It's a problem. They want to throw you in the pit. Watch this. It says, O king, they don't respect your gods. They don't respect your gods, and they won't worship the gold statue that you set up. It says, furious, the king ordered Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego to be brought in. He ordered them to come in. He was upset that they wouldn't worship his gold statue. Watch this. That he wouldn't do what they said do. And then it said, when the men were brought up, he was asked, is it true, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? You got to put your name there. Is it true, Shakira? Is it true, Angela? Is it true, Lucy? Darlene, is it true? Is it true, Alice? Is it true, Shay? Is it true that what he said, that you won't worship me? You won't worship my gods. Watch this. You got to put your name there. It said, is it true, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, that you don't respect my gods and refuse to worship the gold statue that I have set up? It said, I'm giving you a second chance. But from now on, when the big hand strikes up, you must go to your knees and worship the statue I have made. If you don't worship it, you will be pitched into a roaring furnace. No questions asked. Who is the God who can rescue you from this power? What God can rescue you from this power? So, he's just upset because they don't want to do what he say do. So he's ready to throw them into a pitch. Watch this. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered, King, your threat means nothing to us. Let me stop for a moment right there and tell somebody the enemy been after your life. People been threatening you with witchcraft. They've been threatening you by saying they gonna do this and do that. They gonna call the police on you. They gonna take everything they gave you away. They gonna expose all your business. People have been threatening you. Do you get what that was? Let me back that up. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered the king who was threatening to throw them in the pit. Your threat means nothing to us. Why? Because you serve a big God. Let me stop to tell you, the one that's watching this video, there is nothing the enemy can do to you. Why? Because your recovery game is strong. Somebody ought to comment below, devil, you can't touch this. The same way MC Hammer used to say, baby, you can't touch this. You can try. You can do whatever you can attempt to. You can try to knock me down. But baby, you can't touch this. When the enemy tries to throw something at you, you got to tell the devil, you are a liar. It say they answered it. They answered it. Not even worried. It say, they say your threat mean nothing to me. Some of you, the enemy, are threatening you by a 3-day eviction notice. Some of the enemy is threatening you by making it look like God can't work out that problem. They responded with, your threat means nothing to me. Stop giving the devil so much credit. Oh, devil, you doing now, devil. You ain't getting no more promotion from me in this season. It say he answered. They answered. That means nothing to me. Your threats are irrelevant. You ought to comment that thing below. I don't know what part of your life the devil been threatening you in, baby, but you better let him know your threats are irrelevant to me. They mean nothing to me. It said, watch this. They said your threat means nothing to us. It says, if you throw us in the fire, the God we serve can rescue us from the roaring furnace and anything else you might cook up too, oh king. Basically telling them you can do what you got to do. Sometimes y'all got to stop breaking down and worrying about the enemy doing this and that to you and just saying, do what you got to do, devil. That's all you got. Do what you got to do. Sometimes you got to tell the enemy that, do what you got to do. Watch this. It say, but even if he doesn't, it says your threat means nothing to us. And if you throw us in the fire, the God we serve can rescue us from the roaring furnace and anything else you might cook up. But even if he doesn't, it wouldn't make a bit of difference. It say we still wouldn't serve your gods or worship your statue. And then it said, the king's face turned purple with anger. He said, cut off Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. He ordered them to the fiery furnace. It says up 7 times. Watch this. Not only did he order them to the furnace, he turned it up 7 times hotter than usual. I'm just talking to a few people who the enemy been turning it up a notch in your life. I'm talking to a few people who the enemy been turning it up into your life, turning it up. He's attacking you from every which way. It said he ordered some strong men from the army to tie them up, hands and feet, and throw them into the fiery furnace. That means that, watch this, when they threw them in, there was no way out. No way for them to escape. Some of you, your finances are tied behind your back. Some of you, your relationship is tied behind your back, your hands and feet. When it comes to your situation with your children, it's nothing you can do. Only God can save you in this. Some of you, it's your health. It's saying he threw them into the fiery furnace. It said the fiery furnace, it should have killed the men. It said, I'm sorry, hold on. It said they were, it said, but the king was in such a hurry and the furnace was so hot. Flames from the furnace even killed the men who carried them into the pit. So it was just that hot. And then it said, watch this. Suddenly the king jumped up in alarm and said, didn't we throw the 3 men and bound their hands and foot into the fire? They said, that's right, O king. They said, but look, he said, I see 4 men walking around freely in the fire. Somebody ought to comment below, baby, God is with me. I don't care what you do to me, baby. My God is with me. 3 men were thrown in the fire. But watch this. The king jumped up and said, I see 4. I am here to tell you, the one that's watching this video. And you know what blessed me about this story? It goes to show you that sometimes when you're going through some things, everybody connected to you can be going through some things too. All 3 of them were thrown in the fire. And it said, watch this, that the king jumped up in awe. He was shocked, like, wait a minute, didn't we bound their hands and feet? Why do I see 4 men walking in the fiery furnace? I am here to tell you that God will never leave you. He will never forsake you. Why? Because your recovery game is strong. Your recovery game strong. It said, but look, he said, I see 4 men walking around freely in the fire, completely unharmed. Somebody ought to comment below, I'm completely unharmed. I don't care what they do to you. I don't care how they try to take you out. You will be completely unharmed. It said and they said, and the 4th man looked like the Son of God. The 4th man looked like the Son of God. I just wanted to come on your timeline to tell you very quickly that there is nothing the enemy can do to you. There is nothing the enemy can do with you. Hold on, people of God. My phone is dying. Let me go in the house. I need to get my charger. Just hold on. Just hold on. Stay with me. Just stay with me for a second. Elijah, where you? And then turn the light on for me so they can see me. Just hold on. The light up top. Where's the button? Okay, that's fine. I just want to come and tell you, the one that's watching this video, do you get what I'm saying? There is nothing the enemy can do with you. Why? Because God is with you. Your prayers mean something. They are important. Your recovery game have to be strong. They knew they were going to be thrown into the fire. He said that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. That he never said that the weapon won't form. He never said that you won't get attacked. They knew they were going to be thrown in the fire, but they didn't worry from jump because they knew that God got them. You got to get to a place where you stop worrying. You causing anxiety on yourself. Anxiety is just a down payment on something that may never happen. You stressing yourself out and God already got it. Everybody ought to comment below, I'm done with overthinking. I'm done with overthinking. Your overthinking, it causes anxiety. I'm done with trying to figure it out. I have completely given it to God. I have completely given it to God. Somebody ought to comment below, I surrender. I surrender. You're going into a whole nother year with the same problems. I surrender. I'm giving it to God now. I am giving it to God now. It said there was a 4th man. Him and his friends were thrown in the fiery furnace just because they didn't want to move the way he told them to. People are going to have a problem with you just because you want to do your own thing. It's your recovery that they got a problem with, people of God. It's the way you recover that got them jealous. As long as your recovery game strong, there's not a devil in hell who can do anything with you. Some of you have been feeling weak lately. You've been wanting to give up. You're tired of praying because you're not seeing any manifestation. And God is saying, just hold on a little bit longer. Your help is already on the way. There was a 4th man. I could just imagine them just sitting in the fire, just barbecuing with the same thing that poster took them out. God said it's working for your good. He ended up turning that thing around so it can work. Do you hear what I'm saying? For their good. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you need to know it's working for your good. You ought to comment below, it's working for my good. You ought to comment below, it's working for my good. Come on, very quickly. The devil gets mad when you say things like that in the atmosphere. It's working for my good. It's working for my good. It's already working for your good. I just want to tell somebody who's been crying, who's been just feeling like it'll never be their moment, feeling like they will never arrive, feeling like their prayers will never be answered, feeling like they'll be stuck in that space the rest of their life. It's your recovery game that is about to put your enemies to shame. I just uploaded somebody next Facebook status, and I want you to tag me in that thing. It's my recovery game that is about to put my enemies to shame. It's your, come on, you want to type that thing below? I'm going to wait on you. It's your recovery game that's about to put your enemies to shame, Virginia. And it's your recovery game, Patrina Walker, that's about to put your enemies to shame, Darlene. It's your recovery game, Lula, that is about to put your enemies to shame. And it's working for your good, and God has to do it. We cannot get mad with the enemy for doing his job. It's his job to keep you broke, busted, and disgusted. It's his job to keep you depressed, sad, and feeling alone. It's his job to make you feel like you'll never be good enough to be wiped up, to be in a relationship, so you're going to just lay around and settle for less. No. Devil, you are a liar. My recovery game is about to be stronger than it's ever been before. And God still has time to do it. People of God, I wanted to jump on here after my one-on-one because it's not the problem. It's not the problem you need to be focused on. I want somebody to comment that really quick. I'm not focused on my problems. I'm not focused on my problems. I'm not focused on my problems. It's not your problems that you need to be focused on. It's your recovery. It's the way you're going to bounce back from that thing. It's the way you're going to recover from that thing. They were not worried about it in the fiery furnace because they knew that their God was going to be with them. You got to get to that place that when the enemy throw things at you, all is well. All is well. All is well because it's happening for you. All is well because it's happening for you. All is well because it's happening for you. Listen, people of God, I got to go. But I never like to get off without giving people the option to sow into their recovery on tonight. The night seed that I'm calling out, tonight's seed is going to be $30. It's going to be a $30 seed or a $130 seed. Some people are going to sow $30. Some people are going to sow $130. And listen, do not sow, people of God, unless God is telling you to sow. Because I always tell people your faith got to line up, baby, with what what I'm believing God for you. You know if you need to recover for some things. Tonight's message is my recovery game is strong. And I want you to put in the memo section, my recovery game is strong. I don't know who this is for, but as you sow that seed, yes, Cash App, Chime, and Zelle, the information is pinned to the bottom. It's 754-246-0580. Cash App, Chime, and Zelle. And PayPal is Shakira McFadden with 2 N's at AOL.com. Make sure you use the phone number. That's how you know you're sowing the seed into the right place. It's vitally important that you recover from this thing that has continuously almost took you out. It's vitally important that you recover and you know you are in your season of recovery. People, you wonder why people is so jealous and upset when you don't got much. It's the way you keep recovering. It's the way you keep recovering. There are people sowing seeds very quickly right now. And people of God, listen, when you're sowing, some of you are sowing and you're not putting in the memo section. People of God, you're not putting in the memo section for my recovery. We have to start petitioning God and putting a topic on our seed. You ain't just sowing you sowing into something specific. Some of you, it can be your recovery from about to lose your house. Your recovery from your car being repo. Your recovery from being behind 6 months on your water bill. Listen, I'm telling you, it's the way you recover that the enemy is upset about. Some people are sowing $20.30, but you better put the number 30 in there somewhere. I'm believing God to still do it. He still has time to do it in 2021. The seed amount is $30 or $130. Some people going to sow $33.30. Some people going to sow $15.30. But the number tonight is 30. The number tonight is 30. We're believing God to do it within the next 30 hours. I'm believing God to do it, watch this, before January 1st kicks in. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, it's a lot of people sowing. It's coming so fast, I can't even call out names right now. But I picked the information to the bottom. Okay, Life Coach Queen, you always sow. Your seed is coming via Chime. It's a few people sowing. My PayPal is going off and my Cash App is going off. But I just want you to, people of God, in the memo section, put what you're sowing for. That's very important. Put what you're sowing for. Don't just put a seed in the ground. If you sowing for somebody's releasement from jail, if you sowing for something you're waiting to be approved, if you're sowing for this job you want to get, this promotion, if you're sowing for God to fix your relationship, if you're sowing into wanting to become fertile and get pregnant, if you're sowing into your children returning home, if you're sowing into healing in your body, if you know what you're sowing into. The number tonight is 30. $30 seed or $130 seed. Some people gonna sow $20.30. Some people gonna sow $8.30. Some people gonna sow $55.30. Some people gonna sow $300. Sow according to your faith. And may God bless the ones who wanted to give and don't have it to give. May he do just that. You know if this seed is for you. Patrina Walker, I thank you for your seed. It's a lot of people sowing tonight, so I'm not reading names. If you are somebody who sowed, I want you to comment below, I sowed. And Keisha Black, I'm believing that it shall happen. I pray Matthew chapter 7, verse 7 over your seed. I'm believing that it is happening. You got to move. If God is tugging in your heart to sow, nobody got to pump you or prime you. The information is to the bottom. You know how to do it. If you feel like I don't want to sow, I ain't got to give nothing, then don't do it. Don't do it. Listen, people of God, it's not your problems that the enemy is worried about. It's the way you recover. Anisha Brown, I'm in agreement with God for you in the name of Jesus. I'm telling you. No, Mac Jones, I think you said that the other night. I can't do it through Apple Pay. I don't have it. But what I can do is send you an invoice. So you can message me with your email and the amount you want me to request, and I can send you an invoice. Thank you, Danae Brooks, for your seed. It's the 3 for me. That's right, Danae. That's why I called a $30 seed tonight. I put the number 3 in it because what I just preached on was about the 3 men who were thrown in the fiery furnace. I'm believing God to do it. I'm believing God to do it. You have to message me with your email, Mac Jones. Selena Palmer, it's already done. I'm praying that in your mental state, God bring back every answer to every question that they asked. The test is already passed. In the name of Jesus. Danae Brooks says she did $36.30. I'm believing God. Makia Daniels. And it is so. It is so. People of God, I love you. God bless you guys. I'm getting a call from my secretary. I must have a one-on-one. Another late night one-on-one counseling session. Listen, people of God, follow me on YouTube at Shakira McFadden. Follow it. That's crazy. That's confirmation then, Danae. Thank you, Pig Murray, for your seed. May the blessings of God run you down. Listen, go on YouTube and follow me at Shakira McFadden. Cash App, Chime, and Zelle is 754-246-0580. I will, Michelle Bell. Michelle, no understanding. I thank you for your seed, Queen. Listen, follow me on TikTok at Evangelist Shakira, Instagram at evangelist.shakira. Once again, the information to sow, Cash App, Chime, and Zelle is 754-246-0580. Thank you, Janae Robinson. And PayPal is Shakira McFadden with 2 N's at AOL.com. I gotta go. I love you all. Take care. Your recovery game strong.